The Csid Genetic Prevalence Study, sponsored by QOL Medical. This video is an introduction to the Csid Genetic Prevalence Study, or Csid Gps. Your pediatric GI doctor has identified that your child has chronic diarrhea and/or abdominal pain and may be a candidate for this study. This study is designed to rule out a rare genetic disorder called congenital sucrase isomaltase deficiency, or Csid for short. Csid is a rare digestive disorder that does not allow the body to break down table sugar. Csid is caused by changes to the Si gene that cause the body to make little or none of the digestive enzyme for breaking down table sugar. Without enough of this enzyme, someone with Csid will have symptoms of chronic diarrhea and/or abdominal pain. Someone with Csid may feel better by changing their diet or taking a prescription medicine. The purpose of this study is to look for changes to the Si gene that prevent children from digesting table sugar and to see if those changes can be detected through a breath test. When people go to see GI doctors for diarrhea and/or abdominal pain, the doctor will try to rule out common causes. But rare conditions like Csid are often overlooked because the symptoms are similar to other common GI conditions. If you and your child decide to participate, there will be up to 3 office visits over 8 weeks. There are no out-of-pocket costs, and you will be compensated for your time at the end of each visit. We estimate that between 1,500 and 2,000 children will be enrolled in this study. We hope that this study can rule out Csid for your child and also benefit other people by helping us to gain a better understanding of how chronic diarrhea and/or abdominal pain relate to table sugar digestion. During the first study visit, you and your child will be asked to come into the doctor's office, sign a consent form, and fill out a short questionnaire about the frequency and severity of diarrhea and/or abdominal pain. Each participant will also be asked to provide a cheek swab DNA sample to be examined for changes in the Si gene. The cheek sample will be collected by briefly rubbing 4 different cotton swabs in the inside of your child's mouth. This may cause some minor discomfort while the cheek is swabbed, but any discomfort should immediately pass once the swabbing is complete. Using the results from the DNA cheek samples, 30 children with a change to the Si gene will be identified and asked to return for a second study visit. 30 children who do not have changes to the Si gene will be identified as controls and also asked to participate in a second study visit. It is important to know that you, the research staff, or your pediatric GI doctor will not be told if your child has a change to the Si gene or if they have been selected as a control until the end of the study. If your child is eligible for a second study visit, your child will be asked to come to the doctor's office without eating or drinking anything but water for 4 hours beforehand. During the second study visit, your child will have a second cheek swab DNA test to screen for additional changes. Your child will also have a breath test, which involves drinking a half a cup of 2 sugary drinks and breathing into 5 breath bags over the course of 3 hours. This breath test will measure how much sugar is being broken down. You will also be asked to fill out another symptom questionnaire and a medical history questionnaire. The study doctor will have the breath test results in about 2 weeks. A low breath test result may mean that your child is not breaking down table sugar, which could be the cause of the chronic diarrhea and/or abdominal pain. A normal breath test means that your child is digesting table sugar. During the third study visit, you and your child will come into the doctor's office to review the breath test results. At the end of the study, the results from the first study visit cheek swab DNA test will be given to your pediatric GI doctor. Protecting you and your child's privacy is important. During the study, all information and samples will be labeled with a subject number. Your child's personal information will not be used, and you may withdraw from the study at any time. Participating in this research study may help to rule out Csid as the cause of your child's chronic diarrhea and/or abdominal pain. Csid is a life-changing disorder, but it is not life-threatening. For questions about participating in this research study, talk to your child's pediatric GI doctor.